let's talk about copywriting and websites for therapists and how you can use AI to help you with that. People ask me this question all the time. We have a whole module on it inside of the Clinical AI Club, but let's just go over it a little bit. So basically, your copy is your handshake with potential clients. So it should make them feel understood and confident that you can help. And you guys know we get about like 2.5 seconds on a website. And if you don't catch somebody's attention immediately, they're gone. They're looking with somebody else. So you have to be really, really good with your website copy these days. Every day people are saying, oh, I'm seeing less and less clients. My marketing efforts are falling flat, that sort of thing. So a good place to start is with your website copy. So here's something you can use AI for website stuff. You can use it to research and refine your message on your website. So here's a prompt that I want to give you guys, and I'll put these down in the comments. You can copy and paste them if you want to, but the prompt is, what are 3 common emotional struggles people with anxiety search for online? Write this in a friendly and relatable tone. So you can say that, and it's going to give you a really good output. Now, what you could do with that output is say, I'd like for you to use this content to inspire a clickbait type headline on my website that people are going to read and immediately want to know more about me. So you can continue on with like ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever AI you use with that type of thought process to help you with that. Or you could say, write me 3 blog posts related to this information that you just gave me back, and then you can copy and paste it, put it on your website. That's going to attract your ideal customer. If for example, your ideal customer is somebody with anxiety, right, that's searching online for help. So quick fixes for impact. That's the next thing that you can do. So quick changes to headlines and language can make your site resonate more deeply with clients. So you can use AI for this too. Generate client-centered, benefit-driven headlines for them. So here's a prompt. Write a headline for a therapist specializing in anxiety relief. Focus on benefits to the client. And then the AI is going to say something like, break free from worry and rediscover calm in your daily life, something like that. And you can compare it to like generic alternatives. Like around, you could say, now take this headline and I want you to give me like 3 other alternatives that might be even more interesting for my ideal client who is blah, blah, blah. And then, say what your ideal client is. So those are just some quick, easy ways that you can use it. Call to actions on websites. So a lot of people, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a therapist mindset. Like they don't really want to do the call to action, like book now, that kind of thing. And you're missing an opportunity because I don't know about you, but if you're on social media, right, and somebody has like a reel on Instagram or something like that, and it says, like for more or something like that, like you have to actually direct people on what to do. And it seems like some therapist type mindset is like, well, I don't want to be pushy or anything. If they want to work with me, they'll work with me. But that's not going to work. You've got 2.5 seconds. They've read something, and there's a button right next to some really good copy on your website, and it says book with me now. They're way more likely to book than if you didn't put anything there. I don't know why. It's psychology or something. So call to action. Clients need that clear, gentle direction to tell them exactly what to do next. And you can use AI for that. You could say, write 3 variations of a CTA, call to action, for a therapist offering free consultations. So this is what you might get back from ChatGPT. I put this in myself, and let's see what it gives us. Take the first step toward healing. Book your free consultation today. Ready for a change? Let's connect. Schedule your free 15-minute call. Or another one is, your path to relief starts here. Click to book your free session. So these are for consults. If you're like, yeah, I do consults, and it's like lost in your copy somewhere, it's not as likely that they're going to book with you. So using ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever to do these call to actions, you could even copy and paste your like website page and say, what would be the best call to action for this page? And it'll say, let's say it's on a blog post page, it'll say, oh, these blog posts are blah, blah, blah about this, this, and this. If you want to know more about anxiety and the ways I can help, click here. It'll give you like different CTAs if you can't really think what to put on your website, but it's super important. And a lot of people don't realize that you really have to direct people to what you want them to do. And if you want clients, that's what you got to do on your website. AI tools like ChatGPT, as I've been saying, they make it really easy to test, to tweak, and improve your website copy quickly and affordably. So you can use AI to rewrite stale copy into fresh, engaging language. So let's say, and I'll give you a prompt, but let's say, your website is not converting. You can copy and paste it, like I was saying before, the whole page of your website, or you can even take a screenshot and you could say, why isn't this converting? What's happened here? What do you recommend to improve this to get more clients? And a prompt is rewrite this paragraph to make it more conversational and approachable. I used evidence-based techniques to help clients reach their goals. And then the AI might come back and say, let's work together to figure out what's holding you back and use proven tools to help you move forward, right? That's way more engaging than just like blah, blah, blah. I do EMDR, I blah, blah, blah. Clients don't really care about that. They don't want to know all about your modalities and your training and all that stuff. They're more interested in, how you're going to help them improve whatever's going on with them. That's basically what they want to know, how. And then your AI output, you can tell it to talk that way. And this one just did already with this prompt that I put in. I think that's great. Let's work together to figure out what's holding you back and use proven tools to help you move forward. That's pretty good. ChatGPT just came up with that. So it's super easy to rewrite your website content, especially if you're not getting a lot of conversion or people reaching out to you from your website. It's really important, and it takes 2 seconds to just copy and paste the copy or do a screenshot, upload it to ChatGPT and say, tell me what's wrong with this page. It's going to give you tons of ideas. I've done it on, all my websites, and really any sales page I have for any product that I'm selling, I'll just say, hey, this converted at 2%. I'm looking for 10%. What do I need to change to make this conversion happen better for me? It'll give you tons of ideas. Other things is like taglines, rewriting your profile just to say, basically, I want you to explain the transformation to my potential client. When they land on this page, the first thing I want them to see is, that I work with blah, 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 and this is exactly where I know they are, their pain points, and then this is exactly how I'm going to help them get from A to B. You could tell it to do that. It's going to come up with amazing copy for you. So those are just some ideas I wanted to talk about. Some other things are, we talked about this in other episodes too, but if you go and search for keywords, like on moz.com, moz.com, you can go over there and you can do some competitor research of people in your niche that are competitors in your location or your particular niche. You can go over there, you can do the competitor research, you can see what keywords are popping up for them, how they're getting leads and that sort of thing. You can even click through on moz.com to the different traffic sources that they're getting to get a lot of hits from potential clients. And then you can say, these are the keywords that are ranking really high with my competitor. I want you to write some copy for my website that hits all these keywords, but make it sound super conversational, approachable, relatable, but I want these keywords to be on the website page because we know SEO is going to pick up on that if those are the keywords that are already hitting for somebody else and they're not too high ranking, because if it's too high ranking, you're not going to be able to really rank for it probably. Anyway, that's just some tips of some things you can do with AI. Go use some of those prompts, especially if you're not getting a lot of conversion on your website. Use some of those prompts and see if it helps. Change things up, change a couple things, analyze the stats in the back end of your website, and see if it improves. See if you get more client calls. Okay. All right. Well, again, this is sponsored by Berries, BERRIES.ICU/therapist. Love Berries. Their progress notes, treatment plans. They do client homework emails. And there's a lot of stuff coming. I can't really disclose it all yet, but you guys are just not going to believe what's coming with Berries. And I didn't meet with them this week because I was at the Pink concert. I went to see Pink in Orlando with a friend of mine, and usually I meet with Berries on Tuesdays, and they give me updates. So I don't know, but I bet they've got even some really cool stuff already ready to release that I probably don't even know about yet. So I'm super excited to hear what they've got coming. I hope you guys will go check it out. If you use the code 50 from Kim, you get $50 off your first month of Berries. So do it. Go use it. Try it. You can rate your treatment plans, your progress notes, your intake in like 2 seconds. It's amazing. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.